Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, welcoming you as always to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. And this Ranks Tour event is fixin' to get dramatic. Looking forward to see how far up that leaderboard you can move. Let's get it going. Hopefully you have a good one out there. Second shot here on the first. There's a look for birdie. All right, let's head to the next. Currently sitting at 1 under par. And the second hole, we have a par 4. Let's go. Oh my, absolute power on that drop. All right, this shot's about 150 yards out. Okay, 4 feet to go. Nice putt. I like the way this is shaping up. That's your second in a row of birdies. Okay, and you're down to 2 under par now after that one. Okay, teeing off now on the third hole. This one is one of the least difficult on the course, so let's take advantage. Oh yes, going for this one and under regulation. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Nicely played out of that bunker. Okay, 13 feet to the hole. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. Amazing shot. And after that hole, you are now 3 under par. Okay, and now we move on to the fourth hole. It's a par 4 as well, and it's a long one, but I have faith in you. Good one. Okay, about 175 yards to go here. Good shot out there. Nicely played. Okay, here's your look at birdie. Birdie of the day. I'm liking that. And after that hole, just 1 stroke in the lead. Okay, 5th hole, par 5 at Pinehurst number 2. Let's get that tee shot in the fairway, and then we can decide what we want to do from there. Well, that'll work for you. This shot's around 155 yards out, and 1 stroke off the lead. Boom, there's another green in regulation. Nice. Okay, this putt is around 6 feet out. Oh yeah, there it is. That's your eagle right there. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. All right, let's have a good tee shot here at the 6th hole, par 3. Bit of a tricky green. The front of it slopes down towards us. So be careful of that and be careful of the bunkers. That was a good one. And this putt is for your birdie. Let's do this. And you're finding your way around this course. That's your 5th birdie of the day. Okay, let's see what you do here at the 7th hole. Par 4. Sharp dogleg to the right. Lots of sand right of the fairway as well. Good luck. Here's a putt to go to 8 under. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Nice job. That's the birdie there. Current leader enjoying a 2-stroke lead at the moment. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 8th hole. Yep, that was a good swing. Well done. Look at that thing fly. Just screaming. Okay, this one's about 135 yards out. Oh, almost in there. Oh, just a tap in here. Great work out there. Great work. Birdie number 7 in the hole. And the person in the number 1 spot is ahead by 3 strokes currently. Okay, ending our front 9 with the par 3 hole here at the 9th. Let's see what you can do. Great swing. 2 feet to go. Just killing it out there. That's your 8th birdie of the day. Well done. 3 strokes between you and the leader after that hole. All right, the 10th hole here is a par 5. Okay, we're about 250 to the pin. And 4 strokes off the lead. And there's some fantastic golf. Putting for eagle. And you've got this left for your eagle. Work. And everyone's chasing this person on the top of the leaderboard. 7-stroke lead for them right now. That was good. Second shot here on the 11th. Hang on. Almost. That almost went down. Good job on this one. Just a tap in for birdie. And you are currently 13 under par. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 12th hole. Let's do it. And we're about 130 yards to the pin from here. Okay, there we go. And this putt for the birdie. I think we got a right to left break on this one. So far, so good. Okay, moving on. And the person on top is leading by a stroke at the moment. Okay, the par 4, 13th is where we find ourselves. Now, it's the shortest par 4 on the back. So let's attack it, see what you can do. And just sheer terror coming off the club face there. Powerful job. Okay, it has an eagle sound because it synced this. And the person in first place has a 4-stroke lead at the moment. And here we go with the par 4, 14th hole. Oh man, there's a drive. Just smashed it. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. Currently sitting at 17 under par. All right, here we go. The par 3 15th is very difficult for most. It's going to be a breeze for you though, right? Oh, wonderfully struck. Nicely done, well judged. 5 feet to the cup from here. That one drops, and that's your second birdie in a row. The makings of a streak, perhaps. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Oh my goodness, just absolutely demolished that. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. Birdie. And with that, we will move on to the next. It's going to be hard to catch this one. Our leader currently has a 8-stroke advantage on the rest of the field. So you've dialed in a little fade on this shot. Nice. That was the club. This putt is about 11 feet. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Nice. Dropping that for the birdie. Well done. All right, we've made it to the 18th hole, to par 4. Let's go. This looks like it'll be in the fairway. Setting up here about, I'd say 100 yards out. Oh, how close was that one? Okay, let's drop this one on in there and finish our day. And with that, I say goodbye. And hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I can't wait to see how you do in this ranked tour event, playing against all those other golfers out there. All right, let's do the golf. And second shot here on the first. That's a good one. Nice pin high. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. And I'm liking this. So far, so good. We're starting our round under par. Let's try to keep it there. Okay, let's do this. Par 5, second hole. Let's pop one out there. Oh, yeah, that's a sweet spot there. That's, yeah, you launched it. We don't need as much distance as normal. We might need less club. This green is well below us. Great work. Nice approach on that one. All right, here's a 7-foot putt. Nicely played. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under. And what will happen on the third? Let's find out.
Oh, look at this. This could go.
All right, there you go. And after that hole, you're going down to 4 under par. And let's see how things go here on the 4th. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. Here we go. This putt for birdie. That's going to bring things down to 5 under par. And the 5th hole, we have a par 3. Well done. This putt's about 5 feet. That's in there. Here's your 4th birdie of the day. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. Okay, 6th hole, par 5. Here it comes. Have a good tee shot. Good shot. Taking a look at the elevated green from here. Hey, that's another green in regulation. And this is for a bird with big wings. Eagle putt coming up. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Ooh, that's too bad. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. Okay, 7 under par at the moment. And the 7th hole is upon us. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? Here we go. This one for birdie. Good work out there. That's birdie number 6 today. Okay, 8th hole. We got a par 4 ahead of us. I think this one's fairway bound. Okay, we're setting up with an elevated green. You might want a little more distance. That's gonna work just fine on the approach. This one's 8 feet away. And that drops in for birdie number 7 today. Our leader is currently ahead of the pack by 5 strokes. Okay, good luck. 9th hole, par 5. Oh, and a down slope out there in the landing area. This one could catch a few more yards. Setting up here in the deep stuff. Nice work. That was some good golf. That's how you get an eagle. Fine work on this one. And after that one, it's 11 under par for you. Okay, setting up on a short par 4 today. Ooh, caught the down slope. This is going to have legs. Look at you go. Putting for eagle here now on this par 4. Okay, setting up a long one here. That's a bit of an understatement. Let me get my rangefinder out here. I'll see if I can get us a distance. Just joking. Hopefully you can get this close though. All right, this putt for the birdie. What a display. 8th birdie of the day in there. And our leader is ahead by 6 strokes as we check the scoreboard here. nicely done. You got some good contact there.
Ooh, that was a beauty.
And a 4-foot putt. That putt will drop, and that's your second birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here. And we're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. Okay, this is about 125 yards away.
Oh, yeah, I like to see this. I like to see this very, very much.
And the current leader way out ahead today. Currently at an 8-stroke lead on the rest of the field.
Look at you, just absolutely hammering that.
All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Really well judged approach there. And this next putt goes, you got your eagle. So good. That was a fantastic shot. And after that one, 16 under par. And here we go on hole number 14. All right, let's piece out of this sand. Lining up an 8-foot putt. And it's a 2-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Okay, it's a lengthy par 4. Holy, you just ripped it. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Yeah, we'll take that. This one for the birdie. Oh. Okay, moving on. And after that hole, you stand at 17 under par. Okay, 16th hole is here, and so are we. Let's have a nice tee shot. Nice little par 3 on this one. Ooh, the shot's fading a little bit. That's a safe shot. And here's a 13-footer. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard, too. Well played to you. And it is a 7-stroke lead for our leader. Not a bad place.
Okay, we got a par 4 for the 17th.
And this is a tough call. Not sure where this will go. a 6-foot putt here. Ooh, that drops, and that's your second birdie in a row. And hole number 18 is in front of us. Oh yeah, catching that downslope, that'll give you a few extra yards. And this one's about 135 yards to go. I like that. And here comes a 4-footer. And just like that, that's another round of golf in the books. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios, thank you very much for the round. We'll see you next time. Hey there, hope you're doing great, because I certainly am. My name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good, and we're starting our adventure on a par 5 first hole today. Let's drop this in the middle of the fairway and take it from there. And setting up around 215 yards out. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. Okay, this one for eagle. Oh, you like that one, don't you? And you're 2 under par for the round. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. And the fairway does push away from us. A bit of a downslope up at the landing area. Okay, let's get on out of this second cut and get on our way. Careful with this one. This is from way out. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, bad break. All right, par putt. Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. Okay, this third hole is a par 4. Wow, you just pummeled that poor little ball. All right, this one's about 75 yards out. Oh, take a look at this. And this one's for bird. We brought things down to 3 under after that one. We're teeing up on the 4th hole now. I think this one will land in the fairway. Oh man, you launched that. All right, we've got an elevated green. Might need some more club. Oh, a little bit firm there. 4 feet to go. Let's keep her going. That's 2 birdies in a row. Let's have a third. Bringing things down to 4 under after that one. And the 5th hole is a par 3. Let's go. Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. Here's our second shot on this fifth hole. And now this from 4 feet. Our current leader is ahead by 4 strokes as we check the board here. All right, we got a par 5 here on the 6th hole.
Woo! Look at that fly.
All right, from the beach. This one might be coming up short out of the sand. This is our third shot. Ooh, with the touch out of the bunker. Well done. And could have a birdie here. And 4 strokes back after that hole. And teeing up now on the 7th. Great swing on that one. And this shot is clocking in around 115 yards from the pin. Hitting into this green with a bit of a down slope, and don't want this one to get away from you. Ooh, looking good, looking good. Pin high on that approach, nicely judged. 4 feet left. 6 under par currently. Okay, have a good tee shot here on the 8th hole. We have a par 4 ahead of us. Ooh, a little bit of a fade on that shot. This could be good. No laying up for you today, hey? And from the green side rough. Here we go. Drop this one for birdie. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. And our leader currently has a 4-stroke advantage on the field. And the front 9 ends with a par 5. So far, so good for this one. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. That was a good one. This one's 10 feet away. I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, sliding by. Sink this and you'll pull down a birdie. And as that drops in the hole, that's your 6th birdie today. Teeing it up now on the 10th. Oh, you hit that one well. Hey, I'm liking this. You're hitting lots of greens, it seems. Here's a 9-foot putt. I think this is going to go right to left. Okay, next hole coming up. 6 strokes back at the moment. All right, good luck. We have a par 4 here on the 11th hole. Nice swing. Sounded great. Got about 125 to the pin. That is beautiful. Here we go. This one for birdie. I'm loving it. That's birdie number 8 on the day. Okay, par 3 here on the 12th. Take a look at this shot. This one's just a 4-foot putt. And you're currently sitting at 11 under. And it's going to be interesting in this final round as we see the leaders so far out ahead of the rest of the pack. I don't know if they can be caught. I'm going to be honest. Oh, just smashed that. And here's our second shot on the 13th. All right, this next putt drops and you'll get your eagle. This one's going downhill, breaking right to left. Nice putt. Okay, next hole coming up and you're 4 strokes off the lead. All right, 14th hole, this one's a par 3. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. And here's an 8-footer for us. And the person in first place has a 4-stroke lead at the moment. And now the 15th hole. This one is a par 4. Just striped that one. Okay, about 105 left to go. You'll be all right there. All right, this one's around 15 feet. This one's going to the left. Oh my, that's too bad. Okay, next hole coming up. Our current leader is ahead by 4 strokes as we check the board here. And getting ready to tee off here on the 16th hole. Look at this, just caught it. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. I think this is bound for the green. Great job on that approach. And if you can sink this, it's a birdie for you. 15 under par is your score. And teeing up now on the 17th. Ooh, watch this one run now. Nothing wrong with that. We've got about 2:15 to go from here. Oh, how dialed was that? That almost went in. Here we have a 17-foot putt. This one's just breaking hard to the left. Oh, ever so close to pulling down that eagle. And a 3-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. All right, teeing it up now on the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. Good gracious, you tattooed that drive. Nice. And this for a final score of 56 on the day. Incredible if you can sink this. And at the end of the day, you've clocked in at 17 under par. Fantastic work. Okay, thanks for me. And if I have my way, I'll see you back here real soon.